because the youngsters are a lot more inquisitive, more especially when they get to the age of 2 years and a half. When it comes to hunting, they're a lot more fast. Really, you find that they can even chase the animal for distance until they get the animal. So because it will be big pride, then you start to see that if it's the young hippos around in the area, cause on something like that, something big. Even rhinos, small rhinos at the age of 1 year old, they really, the pride, they might start to focus on something like that animal. Really they'll try to hunt that because it's a big animal that will give a lot of meat to the pride. And sometimes on future you get to see them just split into a lot of animals. These youngsters are still young, but they've killed a buffalo at night, in the middle of night around 11, 12 o'clock, but there's no meat this morning, there's not much meat left this morning. So they might get divided themselves, and really they're going to form their own pride somewhere. Yeah, very full. Even one of the youngsters lying down his back. It looked like, yeah, from the stomach it might. After all of this, the mother will try to groom it and clean it very clean, because that blood can get more predators in, like as far as hyena, because they can start to smell around. So after all of this, even themselves, they start to lick themselves and get away the blood from the body itself. Really, when it comes to food, they gauge themselves because they don't know when they're gonna make their next kill. And really, as I mentioned earlier before, because buffalo are losing conditions and the lions, they become target from the lions. And also from the lions, if they don't eat well and feed themselves, they will become so weak. And you know, survival of the fittest out in the world. If the all pride are getting to be so weak, the other pride they kick them off, because really they will be weak. They won't be able to defend themselves when it comes to the territory. With this pride, it's very amazing. It's very unusual behavior that I've witnessed with the males. The tracks that were there when on the ground, when we start to see the tracks, you find that they've eaten here and left from the area. And I've seen that from the previous kill of the buff, eating, it completely left, going somewhere. And it's a fact why they're doing that, because there's quite a lot of youngsters here. So for a male, if they really stays with the female, it will be a problem. Because really on that boundary, on the outskirts of that boundary, is the other pride that might sneak inside that territory. And the youngsters are a lot more vulnerable, they might get killed. So for the dominant male, what would patrolling the area, checking for the other males that maybe really wants to come in, and put their scent, vocalization that will take place now and then around in the area. Let the other males that don't be sneaking in here. We are here, it's our territory. You might get yourself in big problem. Because really for the youngster to survive, it's on the male's power. If the male doesn't which we hope the youngsters are going to survive. They have a very beautiful males that take care of them. And you may find that the males too, they might have two different tribes that they might be operating, two different female groups of pride of lions. They have to go from the other side and come back here, go the other side and monitor all that can be in the area. And by securing this area, they know that the youngster, the young male that are here, they're not going to challenge the dominant male when it comes to mating in future, because these animals that they involve quite a lot of inbreeding. The youngster get kicked, or they might send off from the pride and go somewhere else, and they're going to challenge fight somewhere far for guarantee, but it could be the next generation from the other prides. Let's turn back. There's a male coming here. Looks like he's just getting here. The way he moved. As you can see, he hasn't eaten nothing. He hasn't eaten anything from the buffalo here, so he's just moving in now. It's because he is a dominant male. The pride, if he doesn't belongs to here, you can see really from the female, the reaction for the female really wants to move him out. So really is going to fight. It's not a problem. Have watered the Bulgari Dam if they keep heading that direction. It's amazing because it looks like this male is just coming in. I'm not sure what's happening with the other male. It might be around or still somewhere, or he headed off from the area. But the tracks that shot Galago, when they start to hunt, they were all together. We can see the male tracks that were there. But what makes them not to be here, we'll never know. It might be because when they make a kill here, buffalo start to make distress call. Those are other lions that come in, and the male lions were just sending them away, pushing them away. As they're pushing them away, while the females still having meat here, and they're now returning back. It's a beautiful youngster. As you can see, although the youngster is a lot more covered by blood, but while the cubs are still young, they've got spots on their body. You can see from the head, which some of the